Out? Okay.
Out. All right. Thank you. That should
You're
be
welcome.
good.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, man. So what was the name? Steven?
Steven, yeah.
All right,
You're
Cameron.
Cameron?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice to meet you,
This
man.
is my second time doing. I did the Ferrari before.
Okay, you
Yeah.
just did the Ferrari?
Yeah.
Did you-
Not today, but over the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you went to class and everything, right? You got your classroom
Yeah.
wristband and
Yeah.
stamp. All right. Perfect. All right. And did you do a lead car ride along before this?
No.
Okay, so you just did class and
Yeah.
hopping in this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to have a good time out there, all right?
Awesome.
So, yeah, we're in our blue Nissan GT-R. We're at Autobahn Country Club. Did you do the same course and everything?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Perfect. So we'll be a little familiar, but we'll still review everything.
Okay.
Everything we went over in the classroom. So go ahead and keep your foot on the brake. Pull
Okay.
the car into gear all the way down. Turn some out the window. Let them stage us. All right, go ahead and roll on out. We're going to be behind that black Lambo. I think it's number 50. Just stay to the right.
Okay.
Can you hear me well through the...
Oh, yeah.
Adjust this. All right. Make sure you hear me well. All right. So we're just going to park behind him. Just stay far to the right side. We'll go out there and we'll have some fun.
Perfect.
You excited?
Oh yeah.
Right on. All right. So, yeah, here is good. So, yeah, we'll just quickly review some of the things they went over in class. So,
Okay.
you remember what those two yellow cones mean?
Yeah, it means lift off the gas.
Yes, exactly. So we'll lift off the gas, and when I do this, we're going to...
Brake.
Exactly. If I pump my fist, I just want you to apply a bit more brake pressure from
Okay.
there, right? Great thing this GT-R has is this little brake pedal meter.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
give me like a 80. That's going to be where we want most of our braking. 100, it starts to engage ABS. And,
Okay.
Yeah, but 80 to 90 is going to be like our threshold braking.
Cool.
We're going to be pushing about that hard on the brakes, all right?
How does it compare to the Ferrari in regards to the turns?
So this car, not too unsimilar. It's softer. It's easier to be smooth on this car, but definitely we're gonna want to make sure we're patient, just like with that Ferrari on the turns. So
Okay.
we're gonna go all the way out, sort of like looking at the cones. So we have our lift, our brake, and our orange. We're gonna go all the way up to those orange turning cones, and then we'll turn in. We go to orange. We're aiming for orange, and we go around the green. All right.
Okay.
And we're gonna want to wait until we get past that green before we start rolling on the throttle.
Okay.
With this, if you start getting on the throttle a bit too much with it being all-wheel drive, it will start to push through those corners and really start to kind of want to
Oh,
track
I
us
see.
out a bit wide.
Okay.
So you really kind of, just like the Ferrari, you're going to want to turn in, and once you're past that turn in, then you can start applying throttle once the car is sort of facing the direction you kind of want it to go
Okay.
in. So, yeah. The front end will kind of help pull us along as long as you have the wheel pointed that way, but still just trying to be easy on that throttle as we go through those turns. So, yep. So yeah, we'll do it at those orange turn. We turn into green. I'll give a signal like this when I say it's okay to sort of ease onto the gas. And just like that, you can give it as much throttle as you want.
Perfect.
On our big straights.
Awesome.
Some good times, right? So obviously I'll take care of the mirrors. Any passing that needs to get done out there, just listen to my instruction. If we have to pass anybody, we might see a wave.
Okay.
That just means they're going to set up a pass. I'll ask you to just stay close to them. And then they'll point to either one side or the other. Just don't pass until I say it's safe.
Gotcha.
All right? Yeah. Because we don't want any...
Yeah.
That's the last thing we want to have happening out there, right?
That's true.
I might reach over and just grab the wheel.
Okay.
Don't let go of the wheel. I just want to make sure we're staying in a safe direction, especially if we're passing.
Okay.
Or if there's any ride-alongs that we have to let pass us.
Cool.
I'll have us go to one side of the track or the other. I might just
Gotcha.
just make sure we're going to stay in a safe direction. Outside of that, the biggest thing is our 3 feet from the edge of the track.
Mhm.
So if you ever do like Forza or anything, you
Yeah.
can like ride up
Oh,
on the
yeah,
curbs.
yeah.
We don't touch the curbs at all. At this track, if we touch those curbs, it'll damage the cars.
Gotcha.
So, and just to give us a buffer, we want to see 3 feet from those curbs of the track, all right?
Okay.
The edges of the track. So 3 feet from the edge, and then just smooth with all of our inputs, smooth on steering, smooth on and off the gas, on and off the brake. Go ahead and start rolling on out behind him. And we're going to make sure we're looking ahead. The farther ahead we look, the slower everything's going to come in. And slower everything is, the easier it is to be smooth. The smoother we are, the faster we can go.
Perfect.
Sound like a plan?
Oh yeah.
Excited, man?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're going to have a great time out there. Go ahead and start just following him out. You'll see what they're doing. We're going to do the same thing that they do. So as they roll out, we're going to stop at those blue staging cones. We're going to build up a nice gap.
Okay.
And then we're going to start rolling out to hopefully not get in each other's way. You know? All right, so just roll out, hold here, these blue staging cones. We're going to stay to the left side of the track, minding our blend line as well.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and start rolling on out. Just stay to the left. We don't want to cross this white line here.
Okay.
Just slowly roll out. See that green cone there? I want you to show me what 3 feet from the edge of the track looks like at that green cone. Looks good to me. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to aim for that orange. We touch with the brakes here just to feel them out. Perfect. Release the brakes. That orange, all the way to orange. Now turn into green. Perfect. And now start rolling on the throttle. Looking out for the orange on your side.
Okay.
Whichever side the cones are on is the side I want you to be on, all right?
Okay.
So add orange, turn to green on my side. Turn in. Perfect. All aiming all the way for my orange. You can roll on a little bit of throttle. A little bit, just easy on the throttle. And now orange to your green. Through your green to your orange. See it out there?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. You can start rolling on a little bit more speed if you like. Just a little bit. Steady on the throttle. And now turn into green. Roll on a little bit of gas. A little bit of gas as we exit this corner. And accelerate. Lift and brake. Alright, squeeze those brakes. Alright, release the brakes. All the way out to orange, all the way to orange. Now turn into green. Perfect. All the way through green. Now start getting on the throttle. Accelerate out all the way to the orange, all the way out on my side. See those cones? Squeeze those brakes. Alright, release the brakes. Turn in, orange to green. Looking through green to the orange on your side. Rolling on, a little bit of throttle. Alright, right on. This is a good speed here. Turn in, orange to green. Connecting that green with the orange on the outside as we roll on the gas. To the second green, to the third green. Let me know when you see it. See it out there? Rolling on. Perfect, perfect. Accelerate all the way out. Right on. Nice squeeze in the brake. Squeeze and release the brakes. Goes through. A little bit of maintenance throttle as we go through there. And then we'll finish our braking here. Nice squeeze of the brakes. Release the brakes. Turn in. Orange to green. Start rolling on the gas. Rolling on the gas. Accelerate out. Alright, squeeze the brakes here. Release the brakes. Turn in. Orange to green. Looking through green to my orange. At my orange, turn to your green. Alright. Turn in. This is a good speed here. You can give it a little bit more throttle if you like. It's a good speed. Gotcha. A little bit more, a little bit more. Connect your orange to the green on my side. Turn in. Alright, start rolling on. Just a little bit of throttle, a little bit of throttle. Accelerate out. Right on. Lift and brake. Alright. Okay. And a bit more brakes. Release the brakes. A little early turn in there.
Oh, sorry.
Just turn in sharper here. Sharp, sharp. And accelerate out. All the way out. Looking out to the orange on my side. Lift and brake. Nice squeeze the brakes. Alright, release the brakes. Turn in. Looking through that green to the orange on your side. Rolling on the throttle just a little bit. Alright, touch of brakes here. We got the lead car coming up on us. We're going to give him a pass after this corner. So just stay to the inside. We're going to stay to the inside. I'm going to pass him on the outside here. So here. Follow him out. Goes through. Carry a lot of speed through there. Alright, finish up our braking here. A little bit of brakes and release the brakes. Turn into green. Alright, nice turn, nice turn. Roll on the throttle, accelerate out. Release the brakes here, release the brakes. Good speed here, turn in. Connecting green to my orange. Alright, easy on that gas. And my orange to your green. You can roll on a little bit of throttle here, just a little bit, if you like. Speed. Alright, now orange to my green. We're going to want this Ferrari bias here. Okay. Just turn in. We're going to stay to the inside. And we're going to point a by right here. Accelerate out to your side of the track. And good. We can squeeze the brakes here. Alright, release the brakes. And now turn in. Turn in, turn in. Slowly roll on the gas, accelerate all the way out to orange. How you feeling?
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, you're doing great. Big speed. Brakes right on. Release the brakes, turn in to the green. Looking through your green to your orange. We get another lap. So at that orange cone, turn into the green. There you go. go, perfect. Turn into the green. Looking for that second green as we roll on the throttle to this third green. Roll on a little bit more throttle. All the way, accelerate out. Nice. Release the brakes. Goes through here. Very good speed through there. All right. And finish up our braking here. And release the brakes. Turn into green. Turn a bit sharp for me there. All right. Now roll on the gas. Accelerate out. And your orange. Turn into the green on my side. Good speed here. Turn in. All the way to my green. And then turn into the green on your side. Through your green cone, leading up to the orange cone on your side.
All right, excellent.
Yep. Your orange going to turn, looking to my green. Looking through my green all the way out, tracking up to the orange. Rolling on the gas, accelerate. There we go. Good and great. Good job. All the way out to orange. Release the brakes all the way out to orange. Now turn in. There we go. Roll on the gas, accelerate out. Stay out to my side. Great. Nice squeeze of those brakes. Good job. Alright, release the brakes. Turn in through the green. To your orange. We're going to be pitting in this time by, so stay to your side of the track. We're going to be pitting in through those blue cones.
Cool.
All right,
Awesome.
man.
Thanks, bro.
No, man, great job. All right. Yeah, just take it nice and easy through here. Good, like 20 to 30 miles an hour.
I felt it a lot more compared to the Ferrari. The Ferrari was more smooth, you know?
Exactly.
Acceleration, yeah.
Exactly. That's why we want to kind of... The Ferrari you can really be a bit almost like harsher on.
Yeah, it was like real stable on the turns, you know? I was able to really get through those turns. But this one, it's kind of like...
Yeah, that's the all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
But no, you did great though, man.
Cool.
You did great. You had fun still?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right,
definitely.
right on, man. That's
Appreciate
what
it.
matters, man. We have